flex. Yeah, we talking off the ceiling. From the trenches to the end zone. We lived it, we know it. You want that real football talk? Whoop it, let's go get it. DJ at the tight end, blocking and he balling. Grant down in the trenches, hit the offensive line, calling pick C. Right beside him, serving pancakes for breakfast. 300 pounds pulling, nobody gon' check us. Matt patrol the safety center field. He ready, pick your quarterback off for your offense even needed. And Josh split out wide, burning corners for the 6. Now we bring it to your screen every morning, we don't miss. Morning huddle, that's the Hogs, we don't sleep on the hill. Knowledge of the game, we earned it every rep, every drill. So get up, call them with us. Big swing. This the morning huddle, baby. Razorbacks, let's move.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. As always, got a great show lined up for you today. Let's go ahead and get this Monday started off the right way. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's on the playbook for everybody here today. We got to talk about that FIFA World Cup. Went down yesterday. Exciting end to the World Cup. We're going to talk about the ins and outs of that game. Also, we're going to try to take a look at what Razorback fans want when it comes to the football program as far as getting hyped up for the games. Also, we're going to take a look at some things in our Blitz period that should be fun, ready to rock and roll. And it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, we got a little case of the Mondays today. Sorry for the little scatterbrain trying to get this show open. Trying to get a hold of my guys. All right. It was a long weekend, much needed weekend. Let's go ahead and say that. But as we get geared up, I still need my people to do the show with. So bear with us. I think I got Josh up rolling around. All right. Grant, that's, Grant, probably something came up. It's funny how I give Grant benefit of the doubt, and I'm just like, Josh is asleep. But it is Monday. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend. We got a jam-packed show, a fun show to talk about. I had a question of the day. All right, so question of the day is, what song do you think would be a good song for the Razorback game day tradition? And you see I got a list of songs there. Virginia Tech, they have Inner Sandman. You got West Virginia, Country Roads, Alabama, Dixieland Delight. You got Wisconsin, Jump Around, South Carolina, Sandstorm. And the fourth quarter song down there in Baton Rouge, calling Baton Rouge, that is, for LSU. Every time you see one of these pop up, people just go crazy. So that's going to be our question of the day. And so go ahead and head to our chat. Let us know if you had a new entry song for the Razorbacks. Maybe it's a part of the pregame festivities. It's to get the crowd hyped. I posted this, and I had I'm close to about 200 comments on this, and a lot of people, a very small amount of people want things to stay the way that they are. A large amount of people got opinions on a whole bunch of songs, and so we'll talk about those a bit later. So before we get into it, I got to have a good morning. Shout out to Josh Garr. Josh Garr, I'm looking on YouTube, not on our little system. It looks like Josh Garr is the first one into the chat this morning. I'll give some hellos here in a second. And you're going to see me stall just a bit to give my guys a little bit extra time to wake up. Like I said, I did get a hold of Josh. Still haven't heard from Grant. Big Z's up. He's texting, but he's at work. Okay. All right, here we go. Josh Garr. Does that start you over, Josh Garr? I got Johnny V with 2. I got My Huddle 45 with 2. I got Joe Fairley with 3. Josh Garr, welcome to the club. Once you get 5, we're going to send you that free T-shirt in the mail. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about what else is in the show. I can do that before my guys get here. Oh, we got one waking up with us. Look who it is. Look who it is. Y'all hear him in the background. Y'all can hear him in the background. Let's go ahead and let me get him queued up. I'm not gonna lie, Josh. You can talk as I get you queued up.
How can you hear me in the background? That's what I want to know.
Just small movements, little movements. I think it's since your microphone's on that desk. Any type of thing you hit that mic with, we end up hearing. It wasn't bad. I like that you're here. Like you just set your cup down. I'm not even looking. I'm assuming that's what happened. All right. So all right, let's go ahead and bring in. Well, Hold on. I'm not seeing you. Hold on. Let's get Josh. Come on now. Come on. You in the right link? Oh, there he is. Good morning, Josh. What's up, big dog? How you doing?
Good morning. Monday morning. Welcome to 4th and 5, everybody. Glad you guys could join us this morning. We got a lot on the show today.
Yeah.
Need to hop in. Did we already do in case you missed it?
Nope. I was stretching so we can hang out. I was waiting for you. I was telling people when I opened the show, we got a little case of the Mondays. So I said it's fine. We've all had it before.
Yeah.
Grant's having a big case of the Mondays. I've texted him a few times. I'm just curious, and I'm past all. It's Monday. We get passes on Monday. All right. When I texted you this morning, was it one of those? Oh shit.
No.
Okay,
I was up,
okay.
but I was already running behind.
Okay.
I was already moving really, really quick, and I was looking at the clock, and it was like 5:55. Next thing you know, time warp 5:57.
It goes crazy. It goes fast, don't it?
Golly.
Oh man. How was your weekend? What'd you do over the weekend?
It was good, man. My wife's coworker got married in Fort Smith. So
there we go.
Awesome time. If you haven't been to Fort Smith lately, it's improved slightly.
I'm about to say, is there a lot going on in Fort Smith?
Not a lot,
what are you about to tell me?
It's improved slightly. Hey,
Yeah.
I went to the Fort Smith Country Club, which was actually pretty cool. They got a nice country club, dude.
Okay. What's it
We might need to go there.
Yeah. Okay. We can hit up.
That's in our market too. Hey, we look over Fort Smith. That's in our market.
Oh no, we hang out with our folks in Fort Smith. We got Marty in Fort Smith. And don't forget this weekend, Josh. I'm not sure your plans, but I will be up Friday in Northwest Arkansas. We got to handle some stuff with downtown Bentonville, one of our partners, and then we got to lock it in for our draft. We're going to finalize our draft. I think we got a good idea for our fantasy football draft, and we're going to let you know how you, the viewers, can be a part of this and have a chance to win $4,500. All right? Coming directly from us to you. $4,500 to play in our first annual or inaugural 4th and 5 Fantasy Football League. But you have to be present to play, or at least draft, that is, for draft night. That's going to be in Northwest Arkansas in Bentonville at Parlay on 8th. But as you're here, Josh, we might as well give some hellos. We haven't done that yet. We did get Josh Garr first in the chat. We also have Jim Gum, Razorback Pride, Hogs Eddie, The Legend 86, all the familiar faces. I'm pretty sure all these people are on the T-shirt. We have Chris Caver in the house. Darren Hood. We got, this is a new one, Rusty Flipper Fishing 8240. Good morning to you.
What is up, Rusty?
Glad you're joining us. We got the Trickster in the house, Josh Garr, always logging in from work. That's pretty cool. He was the first one in, and he was at work. We got Raw Hagen. Now that I said that out loud, I just realized what we got going on there. Wow. Thanks for waking up with us. Heartbroken Hog, Miss Donna in the house, Lance Stroud. We got Big Hog Guy, 4th and 5. Come on in. All right. Thanks for having us. Trouble with the curve. And my Ebony says she gets mad at me that I stopped going down the list. We just got a lot already, and I thank you. Dennis Mitchell hitting refresh. We got No Clue, Trouble. Oh, they're talking to each other in the chat. All right, Ladarius, good morning. Look at this. I ain't heard from Ladarius in the morning in a minute. Morning 45, the whole crew. Let's get into it. What's up, Jonathan Armstrong? We are locked in. Speaking of that shirt, y'all did a great job holding it down on that T-shirt. However, somebody was not happy. All right. And so you know what we do on Mondays. All right. So as much as we critique during football season, y'all know we're going to watch the games, we're going to put on the tape, and we're going to highlight the great, and we're going to highlight the not so great. But for some reason, the not so great sticks out more than the great. I don't know why, but it does. All right. So, but it sometimes comes off like 4th and 5, always pointing out people's mistakes. Well, we hold ourselves accountable as well. That's why we have Professor Walther with this week's report card. I have tasked him each and every week to let us know where we fell short as a show. Because I think as we review this stuff, Josh, it'll do nothing but help us grow.
And it's already Monday,
and
I've already entered the list for next week.
Starting the week off strong, all right? Starting it off very strong, all right? So let's go ahead and get into our report card for the week, all right? Graded by Professor Walther himself. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Last week, Josh, we had a A-, and we follow it back up. We've had 2 strong weeks. Look at this. No mistakes on Monday, no mistakes on Tuesday. And then it was me. I stepped in. I had a graphic on there saying Memphis was playing. Now, even though I did explain I didn't realize my graphic lady put that on there until it was too late, but I still got to see that before putting it in the show. I'll take that one. I'll take it. Now, I told Professor Walther, and Josh, you can back me up on this one. He gave a negative point to Valerie. I said, you got to be careful when messing with Val Pal. All right?
Yeah, be careful.
Because Professor Walther didn't see his name on the shirt. All right? And so now Ebony said, you got to be chatting. You know, it's a very select community to make that shirt. And it's for the faithful who wake up every day and they're chatting, you know? Oh, did I see a camera just pop up? Whoa, look at that. I wasn't ready for that. Grant, be careful. We're live, all right? Don't walk in front of the camera. Here, let me take his camera down real quick just in case. Whew. That could have got interesting. All right, so yeah, that could have got interesting. And so, yeah, he wasn't happy. And so, Josh, what do you think on this? I mean, he's a part of our show every day, and he does the report card. Or does that shirt remain to the faithful who wake up every day and comment the most?
I think that we're making rules as we go here.
Yeah, we are.
And it is an essential part of our show now because we do grade everybody else on the job that they do.
Yeah.
And we give our opinion. And so we needed to be put on blast as well. I think it's a part of our brand now that we get judged on the things we say and don't say that are correct.
Yeah.
Or wrong. And so I think that he probably needs to be on the shirt.
Yeah.
And the cup. Okay.
Fair enough. All right, you heard it first. Now we got to think, do we reorder all new shirts? I don't know where it starts, or we just make one. I don't know. I'll let Val pick that up. Val, that's on you.
Maybe we make a new edition that's, like a
okay. All right.
It either makes the new shirt more special
or
it makes the old shirt more special because we don't make that old shirt anymore.
Okay, fair enough. I'm keeping an eye on Grant to make sure when he's ready and he's going to join us, we'll get going. Somebody said Professor Walther who? Oh, Professor. Y'all be careful. He's keeping tabs, all right? He does watch the show religiously, though.
Chill out, Heartbroken Hog. You're going to get a point deducted.
Be careful. You're going to get us a point minus, all right? But I love the enthusiasm. All right, let's move on to the next day. I got to make this full because I can't see very well. All right, here we go. Thursday, what did I do? Oh, yeah, I mentioned that Argentina in the game against England, they were about to go to a shootout. But, yes, I did not know that Arkansas, before the shootouts, they had 2 overtime periods, essentially, or extra time. My bad. Also, what did I do? Oh, yeah, and then I messed up the Eric Walther graphic. I popped his graphic up way too high. But, look, we come all the way back Friday. Josh, bonus points when it says to win in the lottery. We all went to selfish ambitions. Josh, he got a tithe to the Lord first. All right. He liked that a lot. All right. So nice job right there.
The love of money. The love of money.
Great job.
The root of all evil, brother.
Professor Walther, as always, holding us accountable. Now, like I said, we're not starting the week off strong, but we're going to get it figured out. I know that. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it. Question of the day, Josh. I put this up before you came back in. What do you think the new Arkansas game day tradition song should be? I gave examples of other schools that have these awesome songs, these iconic songs to get the game day festivities up and rolling. Dixieland Delight down there in Tuscaloosa, Country Roads, West Virginia, Enter Sandman, Jump Around at Wisconsin. It may be the most famous. It's between that and Enter Sandman at VTech, in my opinion. Anyway, here go the numbers. What do you think they picked on this, Josh? If they could pick one song, you'll never guess this. I'll just put it up.
So this could have been our new intro song.
What's that?
The new intro song to our show.
Oh, you think that should be the open for game day?
Could be.
That would be awesome. Maybe we'll make one. All right. Save your opinion for later. We're going to ask this in the Blitz. So, Josh, throughout the day, think about a new song that you think would work for the Arkansas Razorbacks. But here's what the people said. 16% landed on one song above all, and that's War Pigs by Black Sabbath. I was unfamiliar with this song, and then I listened to it yesterday. I think it would be pretty dang cool if that was our intro or like our stadium song that got people hyped. You have Wild Hog, that's by Hank Williams Jr. You got Thunderstruck. You got Arkansas. Now, that's the one we play now. Josh, tell me what you feel on. Oh, hey, Grant. I didn't see you over there. You snuck up in on me. What's up, man? Hold on. Let me get my 3-shot ready. As we lock it in, everybody's with us. Let's when it comes to Chris Stapleton, and were y'all out on the Chris Stapleton song, Arkansas? You know, the one where he says, "Come on down to Arkansas," the one that we play right now.
You like
that?
I like it.
Okay.
It's at least a good song to play at like a TV timeout, something
Yeah.
like that, you know, for the stadium to rock out to. I don't think anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just misses me for some reason. I don't know why. You know, it'd be different if he was. Is he from Arkansas, or did he just? Okay, is he a Tennessee guy? I don't know where he's from.
Oh, he's all over the map down here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, but War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Are y'all familiar with that
I need
song?
to listen to that. Yeah, I'm not. That's not. I'm not catching the tune off the title there.
Let me see if I can get that going. Bear with us. You know, copyright's gonna have a fit with this one. But let's, for the sake of the show, okay, this show will not be monetized after I play this, but whatever. It's all good. It's interesting. Let's see if this will even play right now. Okay. You know this one? And I don't mind the build-up, too, once we get into it. Could you imagine playing this, but they pair this up, too, with like speeches from coaches or, you know, sound bites from players. A number one. Coach Nutt in the background, and then you do a pan shot of the crowd. Ooh. I mean, I think it'll be pretty cool. Now, let's get into it. It's a really long open. We're probably going to have to edit that up.
You have to speed it through a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to speed that through. Probably a little mix. We got the sirens going. You hear that? That's when people start calling the hogs.
Yep.
I mean, maybe you let it draw out. Depends on how much the crowd is into it, right? Yeah. Do we play this already?
I don't know. You might have to turn that up in my ear.
Oh, you can't hear that? I'm sorry. Here, I'll turn it up for you. Here we go.
Generals gathered in their masses.
You know
Okay,
this one?
this would be a good song.
Just
Be
like
pretty cool.
witches at black masses.
All right, there we go. I think it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. No. I like that. I'm on board with that.
You on board with
Cool.
that? That's what the most people said. Most people said that one. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and lock in, get into In Case You Missed It, and we can go ahead and get this show started. All right. So thanks for joining us. As once again, I'm DJ Williams. That's Grant Cook and Josh Throne holding it down. And before we get into In Case You Missed It, big shout out to our sponsor, Parlay on 8th. Always holding it down. Need a good spot in Northwest Arkansas to hang out and have a great time. Now, they're a sports bar, but they got much, much, much more, all right? So you just looking to be social. You're tired of sitting around at the house all day. What is it to do in Bentonville? One, there's a lot, but nothing quite like Parlay on 8th. So head on over 8th Street Market up there in Bentonville. And the cool thing, if you have a big party and you need a little space, reserve these lounge areas that they got. They come with their own projector screens and everything. Super cool spot. Great food, great drinks, great people, great service. Parlay on 8th up there in Northwest Arkansas. All right, y'all. First topic, Spain wins the World Cup yesterday in extra time. The second extra time, that is. Dramatic game. And fellas, I'm trying my best to give soccer a shot. I was really locked in on this game. It's tough, man. It's tough to watch. I mean,
it was kind of a boring game.
Okay, and I no doubt in my mind these are some of the best athletes on planet Earth. I mean, they're insane. The speed, the strength, the eye coordination, all that stuff. It's insane. But man, they be itching a lot, don't they? I mean, every little foul is just the most dramatic scene on planet Earth. I get it, strategy, but it's tough. And I know it's a part of the game. I just have a hard time accepting that part of the game, especially towards the end of the game. Every single touch was a hand up, like, where's the penalty? I get it, strategy, and it's always been a part of the game. It's just a hard watch for me. However, really cool ending to it. Celebrations at all. Halftime performance. First time they ever had a halftime show for the World Cup. I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was actually done really well. I had a great time. Did you get to check out the halftime show at all?
Yeah, I watched it. They had the Madonna. They had Bieber. They had, was it BTS? BTS?
Yeah, BTS coming back because, you know, they do that military service for a while over there, so all of them had to do that. They're all
mandatory.
back. They had Shakira came out, did her thing. Ted Lasso skit was awesome. I love the Ted Lasso putting Bieber into the game. Coldplay at the end. They even had, was that the Sesame Street or the Muppets? What was that?
The Muppets.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
Muppets out there playing. You had Gustavo Dumont. Now, people may not know who he is. He's the conductor, but he's like the guy in that world. All right. So I thought it was really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was fun. Thought it was very well done. World Cup all in, and still, it has not ever had a back-to-back winner in the World Cup. Another thing when it came to the coverage, did you get the feeling like the analysts don't like each other? Have you seen Terry Henry, the other guy, his name is like Zlatan or something. Then you have the American player.
Zlatan.
Yeah.
Ibrahimovic.
They do. It seems like they really don't like each other. But they go ahead.
I think Thierry and Zlatan or whatever, they like each other.
Okay.
They just don't like Alexi Lalas.
Is that what it is? Yeah, it's very obvious on air.
I don't think they respect him.
I can see that. Like this American guy don't know nothing.
Yeah,
about
he's like
football.
he doesn't know this is not his sport. Like he played it at a high level or whatever, but like he wasn't good.
No,
it's like they just don't have respect for him.
And it comes off pretty hard on air, very hard on air.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah. There is no hiding that. I don't think.
And I may sound like old man, get off my porch on this one. They're kind of hard to understand a little bit, very, very strong accent. But I get it, having some of the best players in the world. I mean, it's a tough listen sometimes. See, Terry Henry was explaining something, and then he asked the female host, "Do you agree?" She was just like, "Yeah, sure." I could tell she wanted to say, "I have no idea what you just asked me, but yeah, sure, whatever. We're gonna roll with it and move on to the next question." Hard. It's tough, man. It's tough, but shout out to him. All right, NFL camp. Guess what comes with the NFL camp? Holdouts. They're already coming back. All right, so this is just a part of the game. We already know it. And so, fellas, if you're in a position, how much money would you have to make to be okay with holding out? Now they got a new option called hold in. All right, so if veterans hold out during camp and they don't show up because they're trying to get their new contract figured out, it's $50,000 per day you miss. Per day. 50 grand. All right. Some people, they see it as chump change. Insane. All right. Now,
I guess it's only really paid unless you don't get your contract renewed.
I don't know. I'm not sure how it all works.
I mean, $50,000. I mean, but if they flip and renew your contract because you held out, well, when's the money due?
Like, where's that money coming from if you don't have a contract? Like, where they finding it from?
What happens is, like, let's say you got a 5-year contract and you're on the fourth and fifth year. You're going into your fourth and fifth year, but now all your guaranteed money's already been paid out. So these next 2 years, you've got performance. If you don't perform in year 4, well, then they may just cut you and they don't owe you anything for your 5th year.
Okay,
right. So
I just feel like that bill's going to come due at some point.
Yeah, but if you get it negotiated, you're holding out right now before you're going into that 4th year because you're like, man, they owe me 12 a year if they keep me, right? And so if they're not keeping me, or if I don't perform the first half of the season, man, they may just cut me mid-season. They don't owe me anything. There's no reason there's no security in keeping me on board, So they're trying to hold out right now to go ahead and get like a new 3-year deal or 4-year deal put into place.
Yeah, we got people holding out right now on us, Josh. Jonathan Armstrong. We got people watching, not hitting that like button. All right, don't hold out on us. All right, we got you covered. If you wouldn't mind, as you are watching, take a few seconds, and by that maybe 1 second, tap that little thumbs up button on your screen. Give us a like, and that really helps us out moving forward. I really appreciate that if you could do that for us. All right, it is noticed, and it goes a long way. But listen to this, Josh. We have other options, and we have hold ins as well. So players have the ability to actually go to camp, avoid the $50,000 fine. They go to practice. They just don't do anything at practice.
Right, yeah. They showed up.
They showed up. I'm here just so I don't get fined. Grant, I was explaining the difference between holdouts and hold-ins. Hold-ins, people are electing to go to camp. They go to practice, but they just stand on the sideline and don't do anything. And that way they don't get fined $50,000. But if you're a coach,
interesting.
If you're a coach, this is where it gets different in the NFL. Be like, hey, man, you're holding out. Cool, you do you. but at least don't come to practice and stand on the sidelines and act like you're not going to do anything. You know, is that a bad message it sends to the team? Or, you know, they're grown men and they understand, like, hey, get your money, dog.
I think that's where it's at.
Yeah, I mean,
it's different in the NFL. It's different.
I think they're coming to, even a hold in. Okay, you come to practice, you're standing over there. Well, the coaches, every single one of them has an agent too.
Yeah,
you know, so they're in a similar situation where they're like, well, yeah, no, you got to get paid this year, because some of these guys they've already performed high, you know, on a high level, and they've already been paid out guaranteed money, and they're on the back half of these seasons with no guaranteed money. That means, DJ, one ankle injury, and there's no reason to keep that particular guy on the team.
Yeah,
no, none at all.
Yeah,
you know,
Earl
so they want
Thomas,
a little bit of security
example
for themselves because they're in year 7, year 8, right?
Yeah,
and so there's an argument to be made that, you know, that they're just using the rules and laws within the, you know, that are within their leverage.
There is, or they could just freaking toughen up and get after it.
That's college for you.
Man,
now, like I said, if
y'all are in that situation, y'all are both going to be like, well, my agent, this is what my agent said. I mean, I just need a little bit of guaranteed money. I just want a little bit of loyalty here.
No, I get it. As much as it is a game, it is their job and a business as well. And everybody would want certain securities and things lined up to protect them just in case something happens. And that's in any job. Doesn't matter if it's sports or not. I think most people at home would do the same thing if they had the option to do so.
In the real world,
what's that? Hold it out.
Hold ins or hold outs.
Hold ins. Show
really,
up to work and just sit there.
Like when you were at
KRK. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And let's say you were negotiating the contract or something. Come live on air. And you're just like this at the desk.
Just sit there. You know, it's wild, though. I think the viewers over the years that got to know me, I think they would actually think it's entertaining. Boss would not have that.
Or you're sitting there in the meeting like, you know, Grant, what do you think about this? And I'm just
like, you'd be fired. I would be fired too.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Everybody would. They'd be like, hey, I would head back out. You're good. We'll chat in a second.
I'll say this. Whenever my contract came up at KARK, it was literally my favorite time of the year. Because I treated it like, and, you know, at the time, our general manager, his name's Mike, and I think he liked it too, because Mike, big football fan, right? Big football fan. And he says, I feel like we got Emmitt Smith sitting here trying to hold out on us and trying to get the contract. And I'm Jerry, and I got to figure out how to make this work, all right? But right now, you're really pissing me off, DJ, all right? And I'm just letting you know I'm starting it off like that, all right? And so it was just back and forth. I think he enjoyed it too. But yeah, some of my other bosses probably not so much, all right, when he left. But I always thought it was fun, you know, and everyone else at work was just like, God, I hate this time of the year. But you just got to go in there and ask what you're worth, you know, and stick to your guns, all right? So it's always fun. Advice there for people. Now, I would also say have backup options just in case they do say no, all right?
Just in case.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times real businesses,
yeah,
you know, they'll extend somebody's contract before they get to the end of their contract because they don't want any competitors coming shopping that particular person away.
No, they'll get there. You know, got to be ahead of the game. All right. Speaking of trying to get ahead of the game, guys, we got another one who bit the dust. How many times are we going to learn if you are in this sport, you probably should not gamble on the sport in any capacity? I think that's understood across all platforms, right? Not for this guy. We got an executive for the Arizona Cardinals. All right. He's under investigation. He's been suspended. Now, what did he do? All right. He's not even a player. All right. He found a good little way to sneak in because, you know, on what's that, Kalshi, you can bet on anything. You can also bet on what players teams will draft during the NFL draft. And he decided to leak a little information of who the Arizona Cardinals were going to pick to his friends. Bad news, y'all. Didn't work out too well from him. He's also been linked to betting on NFL and college football when it comes to parlays, putting a couple parlays together. Yet another one bites the dust.
Front office guy, looks like.
Front office guy. Name here. What's this guy's name? His last name is Gold. What's his first name?
Ari Gold.
He wouldn't get caught. First of all, he's too
No,
he's too savvy for that. Once again, information regarding the 2026 draft picks. Not a good look for him. On probably suspended right now. It says indefinitely. Yeah, don't see him being in another front office. You can't have a front office guy do this. You're already
Not a leak guy.
No.
You don't want to be the front office guy that has
no
leak attached to him.
No, can't do that. Bad news. All right, y'all. This next one, and then we'll get to our first drive. Fellas, what's happened to our football players in today's game? I mean, I spent most of the day sitting on the couch watching this video over and over and over, and Ebony told me to stop hating. Ebony says, babe.
Is this
Mississippi State?
Yeah.
Ebony says, babe, you sound like some old guy. This is how they get that bag. This is how they get that money. And she said, Mississippi State is doing well. I said, what Mississippi State you been watching? All right. They have not. I don't know if we could pick one right now. Maybe baseball. Maybe baseball. They're usually pretty decent in baseball. But I'm sitting here. For those of you who missed it, I'm about to play a clip from a TikTok that the players from Mississippi State football team, I guess they're getting their fall camp or their workouts. They're getting close to getting it all started up. All right. So here's a video of them in the locker room. And something about this just does not scream, God, this feels right. Everything screams, this feels wrong. I don't know why. Maybe y'all can help me through, but here we go.
Look around. You gotta be real quiet on the creek.
Here's the video. All right. We got our SEC football players. All right. Doing their TikTok dances. Stick the tongue out. There we go. Bouncing around. Go ahead, shake. Fellas, you know, and now I admit, I'm removed. All right. I'm far removed from what's popular nowadays. All right.
Likewise, apparently.
But I feel like this ain't it, right? I feel like this ain't it. And if I'm a coach and I see Mississippi State stuff in the background of this video, all right, and I'm more of an old school coach, are you not talking to these players saying, well, one, what are we doing? Now, a lot of people may ask, and young folk, if you're watching this, why do we struggle with this? Because it's based off what we are built on and what we grew up with, all right? In the locker rooms that we are surrounded with. And I'm going to show you a clip of what we are used to seeing from people in a locker room. And I'm going to take you to Alabama pregame. And I'm not going to show you a speech from a coach. I'm going to show you a speech from a player. All right. This is what we are used to. All right. Here we go. Listen to this guy and tell me if you don't think this dude's ready to go to war. All right.
I'm going to fight me, piss me off, and the man on the field got to see me. I'm going to choke his ass out. Let's go. It ain't no fight. The next man on the motherfucking schedule. Let's go. We Bama, that's what we do. Yes, sir. Or they scared. We ain't talking no shit. That's the routine. That's how we do it. Yes, sir. Change today. I promise you. They may look like they want it. But I guarantee you, he don't want it. They gon' find out. I'm gonna let him know he don't want it.
Now that
Boy, us.
you said,
Was that what was going on 130 yards away across the field?
Is that
we were in the guest locker room?
Oh man, it was around that time. It was around that time.
Oh man.
It was just different. Hearing a guy like that in a Bama locker room saying they talking all that ish. We don't do that. We're going to show them why they don't want to play us today. They may think they want us, but they don't want us. And I'm going to make sure they know why. Just that look in his eye, the intimidation.
He was ready.
It was just like, you're okay. That's what we're used to. We're not used to people bouncing around doing all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but we didn't grow up. You know, I'm not defending anything here, okay? I'm just saying we just didn't grow up in the TikTok, dance era. Like we missed that just barely, like by about, I don't know, 8 years, 9 years before TikTok became a thing, I think, you know? And so
I'm just
we went into college without iPhones, okay? Without smartphones. We entered college without a smartphone. 3 years later, 4 years later, smartphones were taking over the world. So
I just don't see a world.
We have more in common with Jim Gum and the way he was raised than we do these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Now,
our lives were more similar to that than it is to the way these kids raise. So I don't know.
I just can't see.
It's not intimidating. I'll say that. It doesn't intimidate me, and the second clip would be more of a intimidating type situation.
Yeah. I don't see that guy in any stage in his life doing something like we saw in that Mississippi State video. I don't. I don't see Malcolm Shepard ever doing that at any stage of his life, no matter what year he was born. I just think those players got something. Now, is it because they were built in a world where it was just so no nonsense? You got to be tough. Don't do any of this stuff. Is that what built these players to seem so just locked in, pissed off, and angry all the time and intimidating? I don't know. It's different, man. I don't know what it is. It's different. And then I'm trying to think. I would like to say if we were in this, how do you say it, era? Am I saying that right? If we were born in this era, would I be out there making TikTok videos? I don't know. Would I be in the locker room dancing like that with the Razorback behind me? And Grant, would you be in line with me? Josh?
I know.
I
do have some incriminating movie clips that would.
Hey,
those
let me tell you something, man. I mean,
they were hardcore, though.
It may be it's probably worse than what we just watched, to be honest.
No, right, Grant. There are things that I'm sure are embarrassing that we've all done, on film of some sort, whether it was a VHS tape, an 8-track or whatever. Yeah. But I just, for DJ's segment point here, Jim Gum in the comments going, "Hey, now that time was a lot simpler back then." Jim, we grew up in the same lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
We grew up before the tech boom. We got to see the best of both worlds. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to grow up. You remember when Aiden and his friends would come over to your house and they do TikTok videos out front? I mean,
I remember walking into my living room because I got the garage downstairs. People go work out in the garage.
But that was cool. That's cool.
And, Aiden and his bros, they came over, meat-heading it out. Shirts off, just boom, 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 crushing a workout. And I'm like, good work today. And they go inside to get some water, and I come inside about 5 minutes later because now that I realize, why am I picking up the weights? But I was cleaning up anyway. Anyway. And they got the phone set up on the one end of the island, and then they're at the other end of the island with their shirts off, doing like a TikTok dance. Like, I was just like, "What the hell's happening in my living room?"
Dude,
I said, "Y'all go outside. Y'all go outside right now."
That is what all the kids are doing.
I get it.
I'm telling you, it's not just one kid. It's not just them.
All right,
what all the kids do.
Fair enough. It's just I don't like it. All right, man. I'm an old man. Get off front porch fair. I don't care. I don't like it. I want tough. I want hardcore. And in my defense, the incriminating videos that Grant have, I still feel like I was trying to be a tough guy. All right. I wasn't prancing around doing no little dance like that. However, I'm glad you are a good person and you're never going to put those videos out there to the world. All right. I appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you.
That never and forever. Those really long times, gentlemen.
All right, y'all. Let's get into it. We got some good topics here for today. Let's go. First Drive is brought to you by our friends in Arkadelphia. That's right. Southwest Auto Collection. If you need a new ride, we got you covered. All you have to do is go to iDrive SWA, shop the inventory, and don't forget, any new vehicle you get, that's right, you get Tires for Life program. It's almost that time of the year. We're about to hit the road. I'm about to pick what car 4th and 5 is going to hit the road on. I really like the, what was it, the Navigator I had last year? This thing was sharp, y'all. Big time vehicle, got us everywhere we needed to be. And you talk about if you got a large family, they got the choices for you. I mean, from point A to point B, TV screens everywhere, lane assists, so you can kind of relax a little bit while you drive, but still pay attention to the road at the same time, and enough to pack up an entire set that almost looks like an ESPN game day and still room for 4 people to ride comfortably. They got so many different options over there at Southwest Auto Collection. Check them out at iDriveSWA.com. And don't forget, doesn't matter if you're in Arkadelphia or not. You find that vehicle online, they'll drop it off to your front doorstep. Great concierge service with our friends. All right, first topic today, fellas. Let's get into it. talk about expectations. We talk about Arkansas a lot. Let's start looking at the SEC. We got to start looking about who we're playing, who's in our conference, what we're up against, all right? And it's not just us when it comes to being worried about this football season, but which fans do you think need to tone it down a bit, all right? Which football team and which fan base is setting themselves up for the biggest disappointment in 2026? Because, fellas, I believe right now there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 teams in the SEC that believe they're going to win a national championship this year. I don't know if y'all know how it works. Only one wins, and you got teams from other conferences believing the SEC doesn't even have a chance, and there's a few of them. All right, so when you look around the SEC, look around the conference, and Chad, I'll ask y'all as well, which of these teams going into the 2026 season, and I'll give you a couple candidates, fellas. You got Texas, Tennessee. Now, I don't think they're going to win a national championship, but Florida thinks they're going to have a really big year this year. I don't see it. Oklahoma, they were just one game out of the playoff last year. Auburn thinks they're going to be rocking and rolling this year. I didn't see it last year, but apparently Alex Golish and the quarterback he brought over, they think they're going to surprise a lot of people. Ole Miss thinks they got a shot to win it all, and obviously LSU, any team Lane Kiffin is on, especially with the budget they got surrounding them, they believe they're going to win a national championship as well. So, fellas, which SEC team is set up to have a very disappointing year this year? What do you think?
Well, I mean, if Ole Miss thinks that they're going to win it,
oh, they do.
That seems like maybe a little bit of a stretch for me. I don't know about, Tennessee's probably in that same boat. I mean, I think the two legitimate contenders, well, there's probably a couple actually coming out of the SEC. I mean, LSU and Texas, I think, legitimately have a chance.
Mm-hmm. Georgia.
Obviously Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alabama's probably still in the conversation. I was listening to, I'm going to get the name wrong. I was listening to a show the other day, and they were talking about Kalen DeBoer. He has the most, it may have been Chuck and Bo.
Mm-hmm.
He has the most top 25 wins or wins against the top 25 in college football right now.
Wow.
And they want him out.
They do want him out. It's so bad over there.
But I think Oklahoma, obviously a game away last year. Is Mateer back?
Yes.
Is he gone?
Yes. And he's yoked. Have you seen a picture of him? Dude looks like he has not missed a day in the weight room.
So, I mean, you got I think those are probably the top 5, like, legit contenders this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, LSU, Alabama, not in any particular order. But everybody else, not saying you can't, but I don't know if that should be the expectation.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah. What do you
think?
Josh, where you at on this one?
Man, I think Texas already has a tough schedule, and they definitely are the front runner for the SEC on winning it. So their expectations are extremely high. They're going to be up there for me because they can, week in and week out playing the teams that they're playing. You can easily lose a few games and then not be where you're supposed to be very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But Ole Miss, I think that every year they're very optimistic, and this year, they think they've got their quarterback coming back, and I just think that. We talked about this a few weeks ago that Lane Kiffin going to LSU is a bigger hit for Ole Miss than what they realize. And so I think Ole Miss is probably going to end up taking a big hit this year, and they're not totally prepared for that.
And I'll tell you this, as far as Auburn, I don't see why people are so high on Auburn this year. And maybe it's only because he brought over that quarterback from South Florida with him, and Alex Golish.
Byron Brown.
Yeah, and he looks the part. He's big, strong, fast,
good.
athletic. He looks amazing. All right. Am I overly impressed with him? And I think he's that type of program changing quarterback? No, I don't. I think he's about to see what SEC football is all about week in and week out. But he's a really good football player, no doubt about it. But I just don't see why everybody's so high on them making that quick of a turnaround. You got to think they lost just as many one-loss games as Arkansas did last year. And Arkansas gets 0 nod in that category. And fellas, the more I've been really looking at the schedule, looking at the teams we're playing, looking at the turnover for a lot of these teams outside I would say of Texas, outside of Georgia, outside, I think Oklahoma. I really do think they had a lot of carryover, a lot of players coming back. You got a veteran quarterback coming back. I think they're going to be legit this year. I'll give them that. I mean, LSU has way too many resources not to do well. I mean, they have anything you could ask for.
A lot of talent.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much talent. And whether you hate them or love them, Coach Kiffin is one of the best coaches in college football. He is. I compare him to Calipari. Like when he's not on your team, you hate him. But when he's on your team, you love him. That's how we were with Coach Cal. Comparison. You know, super, super talented. And so, but I just see Arkansas not so far off from all these other teams in the SEC. And I think we're going to have a much better year. I don't think Arkansas fans will be disappointed this year. All right. I said all that to say that. And so, interesting moving forward. But I would say out of those names, I think Auburn is going to be a little disappointed in year one with Alex Golesh. And I think Ole Miss is going to be disappointed to the same point y'all said. You're not giving enough credit to how special Lane Kiffin was. Even though they're returning a very talented quarterback and potentially the best running back in college football, they still got a lot of work to do.
I don't understand where everybody, and I say or they you know, they say where Auburn's just going to be like in the middle of the pack. Like based on what?
They lost their top player last year to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was it Cam Coleman? Is that what his name was?
Yeah. Outside of that, they're basing it off a lot. I mean, I think it's just on the guy that they brought over with the quarterback. Now, I'm sure they got other pieces too. I'm not gonna lie, I don't dig in day and day out, keeping up with Auburn football.
Yeah,
and so maybe we're missing something. But from where I'm sitting, and it's a far view, it just doesn't look like, wow, they're really going to turn it over so quick.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, let's get to the next topic. It's popping up, y'all. Well, I said it was coming, and it is here. All right, you got players trying to go back to
why wouldn't they?
NCAA. All right, we got our first Texas player lined up, ready to go. The lawsuit has already been filed. All right, suing the NCAA. His name is Cole Hudson. Now, that's not him. We're talking about a former Texas offensive lineman, not trying to be former anymore. All right. Obviously, this is a lawsuit being filed against the age-based eligibility lawsuit, requesting a judge granting a 5th year of eligibility to play. Obviously, we knew this was coming, and it's on the way. And if this does get figured out, so this guy was on the team last year. He went through the draft process. He went undrafted, and now he's like, you know what? Let me get that 5th year. Let me see if we can grant this. Now, this is the thing. There are a couple paths that would actually make this legit. Now, there's not many. There's more paths of going against it. The biggest thing holding this up is the floodgate that they believe will open if they let this happen. Because if this happens, fellas, listen to this. This is what it would open it up to and have a lot of former players have an argument here. Since he is done playing, left the university, went on to pursue NFL, didn't make the team roster, whatever, went undrafted, and he's trying to come back. This would open it up for 4-year players from any year that did not redshirt, all right? Did not redshirt from any year that went undrafted and didn't make a team to potentially request a 5th year of eligibility. I'm talking about if you have a player playing from 2005 who did not redshirt, didn't get drafted, and said, you know what, maybe football's not for me. They could potentially come back for another year of college football.
One more shot.
I kind of hope that happens because that would be really cool to see that happen.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I tried to look online. They don't have this. I wish somebody had the time to put together a list. I would love to get a handful of Arkansas players that would fall under this category that played 4 years, didn't go to the NFL or didn't get drafted and hung it up, and they could come back for one more year. It was I spent all day trying to think of these players. I thought about Bumper Pool, but he played 6 years because he had the COVID year and then redshirt, so he wouldn't count.
Yeah, you have to go someone that had some playing time their freshman year.
You redshirted, so you wouldn't count. You're 5 years.
I redshirted. I'm out. Yeah.
And so I'm trying to think: is there anybody we played with that did not redshirt, or maybe tried to leave early and it didn't work out. I don't know. And so chat and Professor Walther, I'll let that be your task. I want to know, because if this guy gets this granted, the floodgates are open. And as stupid as I think it is, I kind of want it to happen just out of pure entertainment, because there would be people pushing to come back for that 5th and final year.
Yeah, I just tried to look this guy up a little bit.
Yeah.
Where are we at? What's the legal battle coming down to, so we can get an answer?
This just got started. I was reading this article yesterday. All right, so this may have happened the day before, and so we're gonna see how far along it gets. I doubt it'll move that fast. I just thought it was fun and entertaining. Cole Hudson is the player from Texas. And he's just one of the few that are starting to get this thing going. All right.
So essentially, he just played his 4
he
years.
He got his 4 years of eligibility in, but
But now they're saying 5 for 5, right?
5 years of playing time that you can have.
And so he didn't make it, and he was like, "Well, technically,"
and they changed that after he had declared, right? They changed it after he had declared for the draft.
Now, did he? I'm trying to see.
Now, if he went, they didn't do the greatest job with this article. I think they were just trying to hit the punchline. I didn't know. I tried to look. Did he foul for that? The thing for extra time. You had like until a specific date to put in their paperwork to get that done. But I'm pretty sure it didn't. I think seniors who played 4 years, like Cam Ball, I don't think he could have asked for another year, even though he went through that whole process. I can't remember the paperwork on that, but I think it would be fun. Somebody says, I didn't redshirt, but I got picked up and played on a team. So it's different if you don't actually make a team and you get cut from camp or anything. I guess you officially never signed that full contract, and you're not a professional player. I'm not sure at what point you can not be a professional player, but that's where this guy is, and maybe didn't get. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it says he signed, or no, the challenge defended the season of competition rule by NCAA bylaw 12.6 is applied to him in light of defendant's recent rule change allowing football players graduating from high school after 2022 to compete in 5 seasons of competition without needing a redshirt.
And he's over there raising his hand, and he's saying, "That's me. That's me."
Yeah. So he's literally like last year he went, it was his last year there, right? Went into the draft. They said, we're good. And he was like, all right, well, then I'll just go back and play my 5th year, because technically I have 5 years to play 5. I will say that, I mean, I don't like any of this, like, just, man, you shot your shot when it came to the NFL. Didn't work out. Well, time to go find you a nice career.
How long after the end of the football season?
Well, I'm sure I need to go look up that bylaw. But I think that if there was one that I would say is like, I can kind of see where he's at, I think it would be this one. Some of those ones that people were like, I need my 8th year. You're like, nah, well.
Because it would have been nice to know for the kid that this 5 for 5 thing was happening before he, had to leave to the NFL, right?
Yeah.
So
I think this is the closest one that I agree with out of all of them that we've gone through over the, because it's like technically, he's not wrong. He has 5 years to play 5. At what point, do you become ineligible because of the decisions you've made to try to go to be a professional?
Yeah, you told him he couldn't play for a 5th year, and then 3 or 4 months later, you say, "Oh yeah, you can play for a 5th year." Well, he's gone, as a free agent and tried to go to some mini camps, and now he realizes he's got another year. He wanted that year. You didn't have it on the table for him when he came out of college.
That's what I'd argue.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's do a little competition. Y'all ready to lock this in?
Let's do it.
About to get to the Blitz right now. Y'all know how it works. Pick who you want to represent you from the Blitz. If you're your first time watching, I got you covered. So we're going to play competition round. I got a few topics. They're going to debate them, and the best answer is judged by yours truly. And then that'll get a point. All right. So I got the scoreboard behind me. If you pick right now in the chat, you want Grant to represent you or Josh to represent you. If you are chosen, and I say that's who we're playing for, then your name will go into the hat at the end of the week for a free hoodie. I just got a message from Dennis Mitchell. He got his hoodie in the mail. Okay. Send me a picture of it. He's going to be rocking and rolling. If y'all have received stuff from us, can you send me messages of maybe you wearing them or something, and I'll go ahead and put them on the show because I want to show y'all some love. Fellas, I'll let you look at the chat. Actually, y'all know what it is. It's Monday. We'll go back and look at the chat here in a second. So every Monday for our sponsors at Ortho Arkansas, we do our prospect of the week. All right. And the prospect of the week for Ortho Arkansas are people based off unfortunate things that happen in their life would probably need the care and, I guess, consultation of an orthopedic specialist. All right. And so we scour the internet, and there's some people out there that push the limits, and they found themselves in a pickle. All right. I got one from you, and y'all think y'all may remember this video from back in the day. Y'all ready for our prospect of the week?
Oh, no.
I
hate this stuff.
Let's
dude.
lock it in. Let's go. All right, here we go. Where are we going today? Ortho Arkansas prospect of the week. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not what's in front of you, it's what's behind you, fellas. All right, here we go. Lock it in. Uh-oh. Be aware of your surroundings.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Look out now. Let's go. Oh, hold on now,
Hey.
Grant. I see you, Grant. Let's go. Hey, I tell you this. If Grant moves like that too much, he might need to go to Ortho Arkansas. Throw that back out.
I used to be able to now.
All right, y'all, let's lock it in. Ortho Arkansas, the place to be. Doesn't matter if you make a bad move on an alligator or you're moving around a little too much when you shouldn't. Ortho Arkansas is the place to be. You throw that back out, we got you covered, all right? You got a bad ankle, we got that too. Now, I would imagine if you get into a tussle with the alligator, let's start maybe with 911. And then when when the dust settles, then we'll probably go to Ortho Arkansas to get you all figured out. But I would imagine 911's the place to call. Is
that one of those ones where they go, if this is a medical emergency, hang up and call 911. Somebody's going,
Yeah.
this one.
Get the helicopter out here ASAP. All right, we got bad news. Our guy's missing his right arm. Okay, all right. So fun stuff right there. Now you say, Dan. All right, Grant, you used to move like that.
Oh, man, I used to have moved.
You used to move like I've seen him, y'all. I've seen him. I'll say this too, Grant. I don't know what it is about this weekend, but y'all remember we talked about getting on our health kick and all that stuff. You look good this morning. I'm seeing some trim in the face.
Me?
Yes.
Probably just shaved that beard off.
Oh, is that what it is? It's the look. You look good. I'm just saying. I'm starting to
Thanks,
notice.
man.
Starting to notice. All right. Yeah, you got to give some credit out there. All right, y'all. Let's lock it in. Do we know who we're playing for today? Sorry, y'all probably were distracted.
There was. I was very distracted. I have a fresh outfit on too, dude. All black with a gold chain.
Gold chain. Yeah, you gotta have the gold chain. All right.
Hook me up, AI.
Oh man, why can't I?
I don't know, but my screen freaked out a little bit ago on OSI, or is it OSI? iOS or whatever.
Yeah, I was doing something. I was screen recording because I wanted y'all's reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got
you.
you.
It like popped all around. The chat got gigantic.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Grant, you are going to represent. Let's see. All right, well, that worked. Y'all see it right there? First two in. Morning Huddle 45.
Yep, I got Josh.
Yep.
Josh Sorrell.
All right, here we go. Morning Huddle 45. Morning Huddle, what's your name again? You told us last week. I forgot. I'm sorry. And then Josh Sorrells. All right, representing. Whoa, usually Josh Sorrells, correct me if I'm wrong, always goes with Josh. But I think Josh has been letting him down lately. So I think we got a little mutiny going on this morning. Yeah, it's messed up. All right, here we go. First topic today in the Blitz. How long has Jim Gum Smiley Face been up there? There we go. All right.
Where?
I had it at the bottom of the screen. All right. Here we go. Topic one, fellas. Let's have some fun. I was looking at soccer, looking at all these rules. What one rule from another sport would you like to steal for football? All right. So this will be a fun one. A lot of these other sports, they got some interesting rules, but would it work? So here we go. Examples, not options you have to pick from, but examples would be penalty box for personal fouls, soccer rule advantage. If somebody gets targeting, then the defense plays with 10 players for the rest of the game. I don't know. MLB challenge system. NBA coaches challenge system. I'm not sure how many challenges, if they have them in college sports. Tennis style electric ball spotting, like you put a chip in the football so there's no doubt if it was a first down or not. Stuff like that. These are options. So what's one rule you would take from another sport and bring to college football? Grant, you're on the clock, and your time starts now.
You know what I'm going to pick, and it has to do with hockey. I kind of thought, oh, that's a really good option. You go to the penalty box, and you do play with 10 for 2 minutes or whatever, based on what it is. Here's what I think. I think you institute fights.
Figure it out, huh?
I think if you got a little bit of beef on the field, hey, throw your helmet off and let's get it.
Yeah.
Like let's get after it till somebody goes to the ground.
Yeah.
Because that, everybody talks about how they want to be tough, but nobody, I don't think my dad used to say in a fight, one person doesn't want to fight and the other person's glad he doesn't want to,
Yeah, typically.
And so I think you just let them rip, man.
Ooh.
I think that would be hilarious and awesome because you just handle it right there in the middle of it.
Yeah. Take your little time out, then you'll get back in. All right, Josh, you're on the clock. Which one you taking? Time starts now.
I do like Grant's answer. I do like that. That'd be really fun to see. I mean, I don't know why they allow that to happen in hockey and they don't allow that to happen in football. There's an issue with that. But I'm going to go with the electronic ball spotting because how many times are we watching a football game and the referee picks the ball up, inches it forward, picks the ball up, resets it back down on the ground, a yard behind. Whatever they just think that they saw at whatever terrible angle that they had for that particular play. So I think that, let the cameras do their work. Let the eye in the sky spot the ball where it needs to be spotted. We come up with a system that shows exactly where it should go. Forget the chain gang coming out onto the field, messing the whole thing up. Electronic ball spotting, for sure.
Yeah, what a waste of time. Now, it is dramatic seeing them stretch it over in the tight on the camera. There is some, that's pretty fun. Oh, but they don't have to do all that to realize if it's a first down or not. You know how many times they already know? They just do it for show.
You know how many times they probably have jacked it up where they moved? That little tag in the middle of the chain. They're putting it down. You're like, are you sure that's where it's supposed to go?
Right. It's just.
Do y'all remember the one when it was clearly short?
South Carolina.
They zoomed up on it.
Yeah.
And the referee first down, but what? And then the next play, Jadeveon Clowney cleans that guy's clock. Ball don't lie, right? But what was happening? That was so obvious.
Their sideline erupted.
It could be like just a mosh pit of people. And then, they're inching forward and somebody falls down. And the only angle that gets it is a sideline camera angle where it can see the guy's knee going down or whatever. And then a ref comes in and picks it up and moves it to wherever he thinks it should be. Blows my mind.
Yeah. I will point Josh, even though I really wish Grants would come into existence. Somebody said line him up at the 50. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, square it up.
Because you're right. Because some people feel real confident swinging with that helmet on. It first of all, it makes no sense. It's like a fight every play, collisions every play. Take that helmet off and then square up, different ball game.
If y'all ever been to a hockey game and you see those two dudes they're like this, oh, you want to go? Oh, you want to go? Okay. And then they start skating around in a circle this around each other. And they slide them gloves off.
Yeah.
Wad that jersey up there.
Oh,
they
awesome.
should do it.
All right, here we go. We're in the so-called period of sports where there's not a lot to talk about, even though I think we do a good job finding good topics to talk about. But however, there are storylines that pop up every offseason heading into football season. Fellas, I want to know if you could eliminate one that you're tired of hearing about, which one would it be? All right. It's the same thing every July, preseason top rankings. Where you out on that? Are you done hearing those? Way too early playoff prediction, Heisman watch, who's going to win the Heisman, who's on the hot seat. So many storylines in July that, frankly, I'm kind of tired of hearing. If you could eliminate one, which one would it be? Which one annoys you the most? Josh, on the clock. Time starts now.
I'm going with the topics about recruits and recruiting, the whole, I don't know, prediction of what these recruits are going to look like or who has the best recruiting class, because we've talked about this on the show before. I don't think that you're able to tell what a player is going to be able to do just because he played some high school ball and you got some high school film to look at. I mean, there are certain players that you can recruit and you can scout based on intangibles and say that they're a heck of a high school athlete, and they're probably going to be good in college. They at least have the intangibles. But the whole 3-star, 5-star predicting this particular school over this one, I really think it's just, hey, we got to wait up till they get on the field, line up, and see them play some football before we're going to know if they're going to be good. And the transfer portal thing too, it's terrible.
All right, Grant, you're on the clock. Time starts now.
So for me, I think I'm going to go with the way too early playoff predictions and top 25s and all that kind of stuff. Because here's the thing, man. Like, I don't mind people talking about, hey, this is what we think Arkansas may do this year. This is what, like everybody wants to talk about that. And it goes across all of college football. But nobody knows. And I think I read a stat the other day that I think only one team in like the last 20 years has been preseason number 1 and won the national championship, and that was Alabama.
Eesh.
And so, like, none of it's right. So why are we sitting here talking about who we think is going to win the playoff already? Let's let the dust settle a little bit, get the season started, and then everybody's going to start to separate themselves. So I think that's one that gets on my nerves the most.
And I agree. I will go with Grant on that one. Both ones, but it's just, I get it. Sometimes it's hard to talk about stuff when some people feel like there's not a lot to talk about.
I thought you guys were gonna both agree with mine because we hate the whole, we're handing out money to people who've never played college football. It's crazy.
I'm trying to think.
I wish I was in that crew, man.
Yeah, it would have been nice, right? Who knows what would be today? Anyway. All right, let's lock it in. Fellas, do I have a birthday for you? And this isn't going to be one where you have to sit here and think. We got a list, all right? This is probably our best birthday list to date, all right?
Wow.
And so I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 names, and y'all know them all. All right?
10 names?
There won't be one.
Get moving.
Yeah, let's get rolling, all right? So let's lock it in. Yep. Let's lock it in. Birthdays. We're tied up going into it. Celebrating a birthday today. Don't forget, who are we playing for? Josh Sorrell and Morning Huddle 45. Let's lock it in. Y'all can play at home too. Celebrating a birthday today. Brother is a Super Bowl champ. Played defensive end.
John Jones.
Wow. John Jones. We better lock it in, Josh.
Brother is a Super Bowl. John Jones.
John Jones. You knew where I was going with this one.
Oh, I did. Play for the Ravens.
Yeah. And the Patriots and the Cardinals.
I'm sorry. The Morning Huddle 45. I am sorry, brother.
Grant, how old is John Jones today?
John Jones is going to be 39.
39 today. Wow. Off to a start. Look at this. All right, here we go. This may be the only name you don't get, but you might. All right. One of the more popular lead guitarists of all time. He was a
Flash.
I would say he's number 1. That's why I said one of them. And he may not be number 1 depending on what you like. But he played alongside Freddie Mercury, one of the best vocal talents of all time.
Gosh.
He had the big curly hair. Bohemian Rhapsody. He had the nice little guitar solo there. He's a guitarist for Queen. Boom, boom. The only one we didn't get. I'll even let you say a first name. His name?
It's not Richard something, is it?
Brian May. Brian May's birthday is today. Josh, how old is Brian May from Queen?
77.
Grant?
That's probably a pretty good guess, to be honest. I'll say 75.
It was a good guess. He's 79. All right.
Yeah.
Grant,
Dang, I went the wrong way. I thought about going higher, but anyway. All right.
All right, Josh, you want some Lord of the Rings stuff? Let's do it.
No.
Let's lock it
Not
in.
at all.
Lord of the Rings, but we're going to go the path of the Hobbit. How about that? We're going to go with the Hobbit. He played the role of Smaug, the dragon that held it down, and the mountain that they were trying to. He was the voice actor for Smaug. I'm probably saying it wrong. Smaug? Is that his name? Yeah. Desolation of Smaug. But you may know him from Doctor Strange in the MCU universe. Do you
Come on, Josh. Benedict Cumberbatch.
There we go.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Y'all should see the behind the scenes of him playing that dragon. Like he's down there.
Is he into it?
I've seen the videos.
Is
I've
he?
seen the videos.
He's in it, man. He is in
I
it.
knew if it helped. I did know Benedict. I didn't know that.
All right. Benedict Cumberbatch. Grant, how old is he today?
Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be 51 years old.
Josh?
Oh, he's older than that. 52.
He is younger than that. He is 50. Went the wrong way. All right. The wrong way. All right, here we go. Celebrating a birthday today.
I felt so good when you said he's older than that, by the way.
All right. This guy right here, I'll tell you one thing you don't mess with this guy is his family. All right. You mess with his family, he's going to hop in the front seat of a vehicle and rock your world. All right. Don't mess with him. All right. And when the world is on the brink of destruction, you don't call the CIA, you don't call the military, you call this guy and his crew. And they're all going to hop in their cars and save the world.
Vin Diesel. I got it. I did.
That was
close.
That was really close. I'll give it to Josh. I'll give it to Josh.
I did.
We were tied in my ears when I said it, and that means there's a smidge of a lag. I'll give it to Josh.
All right, that was close.
That was really close.
That's right. Isn't that wild, though? You got all the resources on planet Earth, and you call these guys driving around in cars to save the world?
I mean, the Hollywood really, the writers really got off script, got out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
When I was sitting in the theater and Ludacris went from being like running a car shop with some races, and now he's in space in a car spaceship, I was done. I was done with the movie.
Remember that Louis Vuitton painted Dodge truck they had in that one video?
Oh yeah, yeah. What are we doing over here? You know,
he's out here running jet ski races in Miami. Oh, dude, those movies are so corny, but hey, watch them.
The first two, I was like, okay, these are, but then
it's legit. Like they're literally running an underground racing ring. Like it makes sense. They're still.
They had those Honda Civics, and I think they stole like back in the day when they first came out. We were young. I think they were stealing DVD players off of trucks.
No, they were. That's how it started. And now we're in space in a car.
Right.
Oh man, good stuff. All right, how old is Vin Diesel today, Josh?
He's got to be 58. He's probably my dad's age.
Grant,
55,
59. That's close, Josh.
Nice.
2-point lead. 2-point lead.
I needed it.
Good.
All right.
I needed the double
I think
point.
this person extremely talented. A lot of people don't give her enough credit for how well she can sing. But she played the super talented. First of all, big Anne Hathaway fan. I saw the Odyssey this week, and we'll talk about that later. Anyway, let's get to it. She was the voice of Anna from Frozen.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. I'm about to say
Kristen Chenoweth.
My favorite movie she was in was Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Epic. So good. So good. Grant, how old is Kristen Bell today?
She is 47.
Josh?
I'm going to
here we go.
right you. She's 46.
She's 46 on the
She's
dot.
46.
It's a 1-point lead.
Yes.
Hey, Morning Huddle said, Josh, I need that hoodie. All right, it's a 1-point game. Let's go.
Doors open.
All right.
The door's open.
Let's go to the track. Very respectable. Probably one of the more talented athletes, even though he's kind of annoying.
Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles. There it is. Noah Lyles gets that one. Let's go. Josh, how old is Noah Lyles today?
I have no idea. I don't know. I can't envision Noah Lyles.
Really?
So
he was in the Olympics last summer.
Yeah.
25 or 20? Yeah.
20.
24.
It'd be 24. I can't remember. Yeah, 24.
Okay. So he's 28 years old.
Grant?
27.
It's 29. Went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. All right, 1-point game. All right, here we go. He now is the second highest single scoring game in NBA history. Wilt Chamberlain.
Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo. Look
He
at
did it
that.
last year.
Yep, he did.
It was a trash game, by the way. Trash game, but he got it. Edged out Kobe. Grant, it's tied up. How old is Bam Adebayo today?
He is 37.
32, 33, 32.
Yeah, that's a bad guess, Grant. He's 29.
Oh, wow.
No, I thought he was like our age.
Yeah, 29. Here we go.
Locked in, Grant.
Lock it. You see them? They're they're in it in the chat. All right, here we go. Josh took the lead. First lead of the game. 3 names left. And like I said, we know them all. Celebrating a birthday today. I would say arguably the face of Victoria's Secret. The top model, in my opinion.
Alessandra Ambrosio.
Giselle Brady.
Ambrosio.
What? I heard something.
Giselle Bunchen. Giselle Bunkin.
Giselle Bunchen, or however you
I
say
said
her
Giselle
name.
Brady, man. That was her legal name.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she didn't change it. She's celebrating a birthday today. Josh, 2-point lead. Grant, how old is Giselle today?
48.
She's older than Brady.
Josh.
Did Brady go older? Wow. 46.
She's 46 today.
Whoa. Dang.
It's not
That's
over
what I
yet.
needed. That's what I needed.
All right, here we go.
I was thinking he's 40. Like I'm thinking Tom Brady's last time I checked 45.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Celebrating a birthday today. I would say a familiar face. Typically, if you have like an all-black cast. All right. Yes, I'm going there. I don't care. All right. So
Tyler Perry.
I would say more old school. Best. Was it Best Man? The Wood. What else are we in?
T-Big.
We're on the right track. Keep going.
Morse Chestnut.
You're still on the right track. You're on the right track. Trying to think. Love and Basketball. He was the lead role.
What is that dude's name?
He's in a commercial right now, I think for Zaxby's, and Ebony keeps thinking that it's Randy Jackson, but it's not Randy Jackson, Ebony.
Dang, he looks that bad now?
No, he doesn't. You know, Randy's lost a lot of weight.
I know this.
Randy's
I know
lost
you're
a lot
talking
of weight.
about, but
Oh, I feel like y'all could get this one. Grant kind of needs it. Okay, let me see if I can walk you down this one.
I mean, I know his face.
Yeah.
With Love and Basketball. I just can't think of his name.
Yeah. Omar Epps celebrating their birthday today. Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Dang,
I knew as soon as I said it, you would get it.
yeah.
Josh, how old is Omar Epps today?
He is 57.
Grant?
60.
It's 53. Come on, y'all know it don't crack. All right.
You
it's
got
out
here talking like Randy Jackson. You gotta
First
you
of
gotta
all,
get up there, dude.
I had to say, Ebony, stop it. You know, that does not look like Randy Jackson.
They got similar eyes.
Well, it's because he had that fedora-looking hat on or whatever it is. All right, last one, even though it's out of reach, just for fun. Celebrating a birthday today, one of the more popular guitarists of all time when it comes to the Latin fever.
Santana.
Carlos Santana, might as well say that. How old is he's 70? He's 79 today. Congratulations! I told you it was not Rob Smith. Is it Rob Smith? With what the song?
The song that they play together.
What's that song? Dun, Santana. I don't know. It's a banger though. It's a banger. We opened the song to that one time, or the show to that one time. All right, y'all, fellas, that was fun. I told you it was a banger birthday. Birthday.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a good one. And people we know, and they're from the weekend as well. So Monday's usually a good one. Monday's
a good one. Monday's a good one.
All right, y'all, let's lock it in. Thanks for hanging out with us here on 4th and 5. We got a great week lined up for you. Potentially some big things happening. We'll let you know how that goes Wednesday. You know, we got a little something set up Tuesday. If we don't talk about it Wednesday, then it didn't go well. All right. So we'll see come Wednesday how that goes. But thanks for hanging out with us here on your Monday morning. Y'all have a great day. Get that week started off right. I do this every single show. Where is that freaking? There it is right there. All right, y'all. I am DJ Williams. That is Josh Throne and Grant Cook. Thanks for watching the Morning Huddle. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.